Many restaurants over the years have embraced the farm-to-table movement, growing their own food to ensure the finest and freshest ingredients. And the top, they've been ahead of the trend for the last 5 years. Hidden among the city streets of Columbus, the sun shines on an oasis of sorts.
We call it the Top Family Farm. This is our 5th year doing it, and every year we grow it a little bit more.
Keeping with the latest trends, like the farm-to-table movement, the Top grows their own vegetables just 4 miles away from East Main Street.
I have this nice fenced-in acre that I can kind of do with what I will. I'm looking to build something cool. We got a blackberry patch working over there. I got horseradish growing over there. We should supply 50, 75 pounds a year of horseradish to the restaurant, and we actually use a lot because we serve a lot of prime rib, and that all comes with horseradish.
Craig checks on the crops daily: corn, tomatoes, squash, cucumber, even pear trees.
Great chefs are always about the quality of their ingredients, and the better ingredients he can start with, the better product he can put out.
A green thumb is taking on a new meaning.
I think the chickens are going to really tie everything together nicely. 48 hens, we're going to end up with 40-some eggs a week. That's going to service most of the Top's egg needs. And it also really ties in great with the garden because chicken manure is terrific for growing things. It's high in nitrogen. So we feed them also bread scraps, produce scraps. So we're really closing the whole loop. I mean, you have your own natural fertilizer that comes from eating waste that would be going in the landfill, and then you're getting vegetables. You know, it's just it's the whole circle.
Now, you home cooks may not have the time or the space to grow your own garden. Then why don't you hit up a farmer's market? Central Ohio is full of markets offering locally grown fruits and vegetables of all kinds. To find a farmer's market near you, log on to NBC4i.com and search nosh. The farm-to-table movement's not just taking root in area kitchens. Behind the bar, garden to glass is the key to a great cocktail.
It's like going and getting a great meal. The ingredients are fresh and not bottled, and there's nothing fake in them. And it just really makes for a better cocktail.
And you don't have to travel downtown for fresh handcrafted cocktails. Establishments all around Central Ohio are mixing up custom beverages, like Harvest Moon Cafe in Canal Winchester. Harvest Moon specializes in organic, fresh, local.
You know, people want special things and they want unique things. It's something that it makes the customer feel special, and it makes us feel special.
And when it came time to craft drinks to match their mission, owners Nathan and Kelly Durfler called on mixologist and cocktail consultant Chris Delavi.
I found out the history of the area. I've really thought a lot about what they're doing here and what their food is like, and fresh natural things that they have on the herb side of this place. Back in the days of pre-prohibition, you know, there weren't any bottled juices, obviously. I think that back then is when all of the cocktails in the United States started, and that's when we really saw really great, classic, delicious cocktails, and that kind of went away for a lot of years in the United States, and now it's come back, and people are really starting to realize that those are classics for a reason.
Two of Chris's creations stand out as signature drinks: the Oddfellow and Hibiscus Cosmopolitan.
The Oddfellow is, it's kind of a twist on a mint julep. So I'm going to make for you the Oddfellow, which 1.5 ounces of Maker's Mark bourbon. We're going to take about 5 or 6 mint leaves, put them right in there. We're going to do 1 ounce of our house-made ginger syrup and 1/2 ounce of regular simple syrup. And then just freshly squeeze 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice. I like to measure everything to ensure perfect balance in the cocktail. And really get this mint flavor out of the leaves. So I'm going to really shake this hard. So we're just going to pour this back in here without those mint leaves. Fill it up with fresh ice. And then I like to take a nice sprig of mint. If you just tap it lightly. It brings out the aroma a little more of the mint. And then we also garnish it with a licorice stick. This is the real thing, real licorice. And there you are, the Oddfellow. The hibiscus cosmopolitan is dried hibiscus flowers that we take and create a syrup out of them. And so this beautiful kind of bright fuchsia color comes out. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of locally distilled Ohio vodka. And then 1/2 ounce of Cointreau liqueur, which is an orange curacao. And then the hibiscus syrup, this is what gives this cocktail this beautiful color and aroma. And then 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime. Our martini glass is already chilled and ready to go. And then just a shake. No need to make too hard of a shake. You don't want to dilute this drink very much. Just want to get it really cold. And then we just pour it into the chilled martini glass. The garnish is just a thin lime wheel, just floating in the drink. And that is our hibiscus cosmopolitan.
If you want to try your hand at crafting your own cocktails, Chris says do try this at home. You'll find the recipes we just prepared on our website. And for those of you who'd like to grow your own ingredients, we've also got information about growing your own cocktail garden. Just log on to NBC4i.com and search nosh.